Mobile money fraud has now become so pervasive. The motive is varied, but the bottom line is to get money from you. These deceptive schemes often commence with a seemingly ordinary text message, characterized by glaring grammatical errors. Spelling errors and poor construction in fraudulent messages might just be a deliberate strategy employed by cyber criminals.
When you see the bad spelling, it is not as if they can't spell.
Dr. Kenneth Ashigbe, the Chief Executive Officer of the Ghana Chamber of Telecommunications, suggests that the use of poor grammatical constructions by the fraudsters is just an attempt to circumvent their new artificial intelligence-enabled system.
The confirm, maybe the R that is there, they will make it an S. They will change a few of the things in there so that once the AI is crawling it, he sees it, it's not what it is that he's looking for. So, but fortunately for us now, we're beginning to use AIs. So what the AIs do is that once they see all of this, they learn. So they start seeing the spelling mistakes that you want to beat them.
Other times, these fraudsters will call you with promises to lure you to send them money.
London also.
And the man say,
Ohene Anoche was almost scammed weeks ago. He now knows the plot of these fraudsters very well.
No, they will just call you like normal call, and then he will say hello. So he will not even ask your name first. No, he will just say, it is me, your auntie, who is in London. And then personally, I don't have any auntie in London. So I just said, which of my aunties in London? He said, oh, have you forgotten? Then you mentioned some name. So I just said, no, I don't have any auntie in London. So. Yeah.
As unsuspecting individuals continue to fall victims to various schemes, the tactics employed by these fraudsters continue to evolve.
Someone will just call you and be like, when will I receive the money? Please, I've sent you this money. Can you confirm? And several calls of that, several calls.
They were asking me, when am I paying my debt? So I asked, with debt? And then he said the debt I was owing him. The way the person responded again and spoke with me again, I realized it was one of these fraudsters.
Like I deposit 1,000 cedis into my account, and the person was calling me, I sent 250,000 cedis into my account.
So they have sent 250,000 cedis to your account?
To my account. I should withdraw it back to him. Then I went back to check my account, and I noticed that it was a lie. And I bossed up him by giving him some sense into his head.
Rose and Okwe have been victims of cyber fraud.
And when they called me, they said they've sent me some amount of 400 cedis. So I should check by dialing my PIN. So then I was very curious. My brother asked me not to do it, but I told him, being a good Samaritan, but I didn't know that maybe it's true or it's not true. But the moment I just dialed my PIN code, they just took the money. And later on, I called them to beg them that please, the money was for something important. They should send the money back to me. But they refused. And I called MTN. MTN told me they would get back to me, but nothing.
The strange number called me, then he was like, he sent me money, so I should check my account. But after that time, I didn't receive the money. So some few minutes later, the message came from MTN, like it was MTN, like if you see money from MTN, but it was coming from a Tigo line. So but I was just suspicious, like how will I receive?
The person introduced himself as a worker from a telecom company.
Yes, that he works at MTN and he sent the money to me. Then all right, the message came all right as MTN, but it was coming from a Tigo line. So I started reading the message. I realized that there was spelling mistakes and all that from it. So I relaxed. Then he called again that he sends me the money. I checked my account. I should check my account that instantly. And I was like, no, the message you sent was even wrong. And this is not how messages appear from MTN and all that. Then he was pressuring me. Then I should just check my account number. And I was like, no, there's no way I'm checking my account. Because of that, he got bored. They started insulting me. I just hung up.
Mobile money operators are not even spared.
They will tell you that they want to check. They want to help you with some difficulties that you are facing in the business. For me, they've been calling, but me, the moment you said I'm from MTN, I'll just end the call. I don't listen because MTN has only one number.
The modus operandi has, however, evolved over the years.
You know, like Tieno Achebu would say, when the hunter learns to shoot without missing, the birds learn to fly without perching.
Now, they pose as agents of some of the mobile networks under the guise that you are a lucky winner of a draw.
I'm Linda Ofori. Our calls are recorded for education and training purposes. So for detailed understanding, are you okay with the English or should I speak to you in any local dialect?
Oh, but you are already communicating in English.
You are 28 years. Could you remember the number of years you've also been on a network with this very particular mobile number?
I think about 15 or so.
Okay, so you are very close. I'm going to remind you of the year you registered the SIM card. So MT, we thank you very much. We were asking all these questions to actually survey the network to know how good or bad it's performing.
From enticing phone calls promising rewards to posing as mobile network agents, the aim of the scammers is simple. Extract your personal information and use them to later impersonate you.
So we have a very nice package for you. And please, with the prices we have for you, have to visit the nearest MTN branch with your valid ID card, that is your Ghana card, to receive your package successfully. So first of all, MTN is giving you 50 cedis airtime for free. You can use this airtime for both local and international calls. Secondly, you're also receiving a 2 gigabyte data bundle. It has no expiry. And finally, Hisense Company Limited. So Hisense is giving you a 2.0 horsepower air conditioning gadget. So please, I would like to confirm your AC numbers. Please, what are your AC numbers over there?
What number?
Haven't you received any AC number? Your AC code, please. That is 6 numbers, please.
Okay, but okay, you said I should tell you what it is.
We are verifying it for you, please, so that I can bring it to the office, please. With your Ghana card, that is all, please.
But the message says do not share.
Oh yes, please. We said the message in that you see yellow MTN. Do not share this code with any MTN employee or anyone. Okay. So we are giving reference to that. After verifying for you, no one from MTN will call you again unless you come to the office, and then this will be the message you will disclose to the representative who is going to assist you.
About it is that there are basic things. Some red flag. One of the red flags is that you've won something. Red flag. Immediately somebody tells you one, it's a red flag. And that one about I have sent you some number. Another red flag.
Some victims, despite their efforts to report incidents of fraud, find themselves faced with a frustrating silence from telecom companies. Complaints lodged against fraudulent activities often go unanswered, leaving victims without the resolution they seek.
No, I didn't hear anything. The moment someone calls me like that and I suspect the person to be a fraudster, after reporting them to MTN, I block them.
Sometimes if you encounter a problem of that sort, it is difficult to reach out to MTN. Sometimes you can call them for some few minutes, long minutes, they will not even pick. So looking at the stress you go through, you just say, okay, since they did not able to take anything from me, let me end it there.
No, they only said I should call in 24 hours. And within that 24 hours, I called again and they said they can't do anything about it. And I got angry and hung up the call.
To cure this, government has since 2022 made it compulsory for every SIM card user to link it to their Ghana card for one major reason. By tying each SIM card to a verified identity, government sought to create a system that could thwart fraudulent activities, protect users, and maintain the integrity of financial transactions.
The need for re-registration of SIM cards is obvious. There's a lot of cyber crimes that are committed by people on our networks. With our mobile money system, there's a lot of impersonation, identity theft out there. So for security reasons, it is imperative that we register our SIM cards.
People of all ages endured days of frustrating queues to obtain their Ghana card, the mandatory document for the SIM card re-registration exercise.
Today is my 5th time. Now I was here. Today my last day I came. I don't know what is going to happen to me today. So today, if we did it, I didn't get it today, I think they will send me to military barracks.
Subsequently, they faced further frustration, spending additional hours in another line to link their SIM cards to the acquired Ghana card.
I believe if they can do something about it, because there are a lot of people behind me.
However, despite the well-intentioned move, the cyber criminals are undeterred. It appears, with each step taken by government, the scammers employ various schemes to outwit unsuspecting victims and exploit weaknesses in the system.
They found ways. So now what happens? Generally, some of the new ways that you and I are entitled to 10 numbers that we can register, a maximum. So they will see a few of our friends who do not really understand what these things mean. Give them some 20 CDs. And then they'll go with them and they'll go and register the SIMs in their names.
Some SIM card subscribers believe that some employees within the telecom companies collude with fraudsters, sharing the personal information of their subscribers. This shared information, they believe, is then exploited against the unsuspecting subscriber.
I think there are some people in the office, in the MTN office, that works with those scammers. But sometimes, how they even get your number and everything is strange.
Most of the SIM cards in Ghana are supposed to register with their Ghana card. So if you report, it should be easy to find those people.
Do you think the systems in Ghana can do that?
Even when you report and they trace, they don't end up seeing anybody or they don't end up arresting anybody. So sometimes you just have to be vigilant and then be careful about it.
Dr. Ashigbe, however, says that telecommunication companies are exploring other novel means to sanitize the space.
Because another thing that we've done is that as a chamber, we have what we call the fraud control dashboard. So when things like this happen and it's reported, the first thing is that the MNO to whom it's reported would investigate it. When they establish that fraud has been perpetuated, what they then would do is that they would then go and block that person's number. The phone number would be blocked. When the phone number is blocked, they then go and then every phone has an IMSDI number and a unique number to a phone. Though some of the clone numbers, phones, can clone it. So they will block the device as well. So what will happen is that if I use this to do it, then this device will be blocked. I can't use it anymore. But then they will then report it on the FCD. So if it's operator A, you report it on FCD. Then the other two operators as well would also block that device. So what it would mean that that device cannot be used in Ghana again. Then if that particular ID behind it has been used in perpetuating multiple fraud, then we would go back again and then block the ID. So once they blacklist the ID, you can't use the ID to register any SIM again.
Despite the initial challenges posed by mobile money fraud, telecom companies maintain the belief that integrating the Ghana cards with SIM cards will ultimately prove instrumental in eliminating fraudulent activities. Subscribers earnestly hope for a more robust and responsive telecom service when addressing their concerns related to mobile money, particularly in handling and resolving complaints. For Joy News, Michael Ashale.